Call this Board of Works and Park Authority meeting to order. First order of business is roll call.
Tom James.
Present.
Ron Terry.
Present. Next up is our minutes approval from our April 22nd session.
I'll move we approve the minutes of April 22nd.
I'll second that. All those, it's been moved and seconded that we accept the minutes from our April 22nd session. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Any citizen comments this morning? Moving on, unfinished business, we have none. New business, we have Bennett Brown change order number 1.
John Nelson called and he is ill today, could not be here. So if there's any questions, I might could probably answer it for him. But was basically increase in due to additional work that had to be done. So it ended up to be $5,022.80.
I'll move we approve change order number 1, Bennett Brown.
Second. It's been moved and seconded that we accept change order number 1 from Bennett Brown. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Next up, also with Bennett Brown is pay application number 3.
That is for $4,051.57, and then the balance is retainage, which he will bring that back to the next Board of Works meeting for final payment, so we can close that out.
That approved by John.
John did recommend approval. Yes.
Motion approved, $4,051.57.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that the authorized pay application number 3 to Bennett Brown. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Next up, we have a utility bill adjustment.
Just so happens on the day that he came in, the water guys were at a conference or classes, so Ben went out and checked. This is from our Scout, and it's his rental owned. He had a water heater that leaked, and Ben confirmed it did not go on the ground, so it would be a sewage credit of $33.90.
I'll move that we grant the sewer adjustment for $33.90.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we grant the sewer adjustment for $33.90. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Next up, wastewater treatment plant CDL classes.
So with the new law that was passed, I believe in 23, there's a lot more hoops you have to jump through to get your CDL. Part of which is you have to take an ELDT, which is entry level driving training, which is offered online. That cost is minimal, but on top of that, you also have to go through an approved program by the state to get your CDL. And most places don't offer CDLBs. So after much searching, I was only able to find one that offers this course. It's a Summit driver training essentially. They offer CDLB. They offer 3 different programs: a 2-week program, a 1-week program, and a 3-day fast track, depending upon skill level and experience. I talked with Jeff, and the guys would be looking to send all have 0 experience, so we'd be suggesting bringing both. My apologies. Both guys would go to a 2-week program, and that 2-week program is $4,395. That gets them to sit down, Gives them more time to go over the initial walkthrough of a truck and also gives them a more behind the wheel experience. They also, after the 2-week program, they then will test there on site for their CDL. So that's all I could find for a Class B. I know, I believe it was last year, I sent Chris Funk to get his CDL, and turned out that they actually didn't offer a Class B, so he went and got his Class A, which is why his program is much longer and much more expensive. So, but I believe that this 2-week program would be the way to go for our guys.
All right. So you're both wanting to send some information at the same time? So I know you said you wanted to send Jalen, or just send,
Same.
So these are $4,000 each.
Yes, it'd be $4,395 per person that attends, which is why I'm only gonna send one person this year and then keep searching and maybe find a different program for, maybe Andrew next year. And then if Jeff wants to send other people next year as well.
Well, we know it's something they have to have. So.
Right, it helps out the whole, city for multiple people or multiple departments have CDLs, especially for my department, it's just with the Vector truck, it allows more than one person to be essentially able to drive that thing.
Right. Discussion or
It sounds like the 2-week program, so I don't need to finish this under the circumstances.
yeah, is what it is. So, I'll move that we go ahead and grant the request for the CDL classes.
Second.
Then moved and seconded that we grant the second guys to the CDL classes. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Next up, we have some closure dates for software training.
yeah, I just wanted to keep you informed, that we'll be transitioning to new municipal software in the next month or so. Tuesday, June 9th, will close from noon to 4:30 for what they call is the discovery. So it'll be our opportunity to just kind of see things and ask questions. And then our main online training will be July 7th through 9th. And we will need to be closed all 3 days for the utility office. There is board works and redevelopment commission meeting that morning, so I won't attend the training, but I'll be at the meetings, but that starts pretty early on that day too. So, and then right before we go live, the reason I'm saying we really need to close during that time, because we will not be able to do anything with customers, we'll be able to take payments or anything. So from July 22nd, that's the day they'll make the migration. And then, so that through Friday, the 24th will close. And then when we open up on the 27th, it'll be all new. We'll send this out to the customers. There'll be a new payment system. Customers who choose to pay online and have it automatically deducted from their checking account, there'll be no fee for it this time. The company doesn't charge that. If you do month by month, you'll still have to pay an ACH fee. But the nice thing about that would at least those that like to plan and have things automatically deducted won't pay. The customer will actually be able to see a lot more of their history on their customer portal, kind of like what you would see if you go onto your AIC bill or your NIPSCO bill, where you can see things like that. So it's going to be a really nice addition to the customers, the customer experience. Hoping it will be good, but I just wanted you to be aware of those. We'll notify residents in advance of this plan to get something together for the bill insert that would have the information of the closing dates plus the information on the e-payments.
I've seen of it, it's a great program.
We're excited.
We're up to, department head comments here. Jeremy, want to lead it off?
Nothing.
Mike?
Just a reminder, we got city cleanup Saturday, so. That's gonna work out pretty well. I think everybody gonna be there. But we do have our 50/50 sidewalk program. We've got a couple of them. Took advantage of that so far. And our new concrete guy did a pretty good job. That's still available.
Good. Thank you, Mike. John?
The gazebo, we were told by the contractor, we scheduled, when they were prefab and cutting everything, the 1st of May, that would be installed. We spoke last week, they were behind, because of the rain and 2 big jobs ahead of ours, so we were told end of May. So I was concerned it's gonna be June, hearing that. They called me last night and said, can we be there tomorrow? So I said, absolutely. So I met them this morning first thing, and they're putting it together today and Friday. They won't be working tomorrow. So then I can get everybody in to follow, the electrician and us, and we'll get right to getting the gazebo finished. So, and I'm doing a sidewalk and a curb for the street department, right? No, actually, Mike's doing it for me. We had some things we needed done jointly, so he's gonna break some things out for us at Prentice Park and the curb at the old community foundation. We're gonna get that re-board. And we'll get some grass in it, that great big mulch bed there at the community foundation that I didn't like. Still busy, a lot of mowing, everything's really green. I'm really liking the rain. We've seeded and strawed and planted some trees and a lot of things this spring, so we hardly had to water anything except for a couple of times. So it's been really, really nice for us. It may be bad for other people, but it's nice for us. So it's been good.
Thank you, John. Yeah,
Nope,
Ben,
I have nothing else.
Mike,
I have nothing today.
Elroy,
I don't have anything.
Ron,
Not me.
Tom,
No.
Laura,
I don't have anything else.
Laura. There's a couple little things, the banners are progressing. I was able to be in Kidderville a week ago or so, and we're getting them put together. And one of the questions that came up was use of the grommets, and I wasn't sure if we needed it or not. Talked to Mike, and yes, we do tie them down. So we're getting those put together. So Tuesday, I have a meeting with Mayor Waters in Kendallville and a member from the AIM group. After that meeting, I'll probably check in with her. They may be done or not done. So another little tidbit that came out of all that was the size of the banners, the way her machine prints things. She couldn't quite get 3 pictures to print at the same time, speed up her process. So she laid in what they call a garden banner, and they're about yay high, yay wide, that everybody whose family submitted pictures that'll be on the banners will get a garden banner to take home. And she threw them in for that one. So I thought that was really nice of her. Another little thing we had happen, thanks to Country Skates, unfortunately, the tree we planted at Prentice Park didn't make it through the winter, and it has since been replanted, so everything will be ready for the 4th of July. There was a little ceremony then, and then some activities out at the park on the 4th of July. So the other note is, as most of you know, or by now, the health conditions of forced me to tender my resignation as mayor. Extremely tough decision. Been involved with the city for 14 years here roughly. My first job was actually on this board. Patty had wanted me to the Board of Works. And shortly after that, I became the building inspector. So, being tied with the city and involved, it's been an adventure, something I've enjoyed throughout the years. And obviously, the mayor's office requires a lot of attention. I've been distracted since the first of the year and all the tests that I've had to go through. Matter of fact, I had a test yesterday, met with the heart doctor. I have another test on the 26th. So it's kind of an ongoing thing, and that brought on my decision. It's not a go home and get your affairs ready. It's just one of those ongoing things, but I find it distracting, taking my thought process away from making decisions good for the city. So move into the caucus procedure and name a new one and make this transition as smooth as possible. And I know it affects all your department heads and a lot of other people involved here. That I sincerely appreciate all you guys' work and everything you've done for me in the city. It's just been outstanding. And this board, I've always been proud of my appointments, whether it be city council or this board, and prided myself in picking guys that are concerned with the city and actively take a part in it and know what's going on. So really appreciate you guys. And can't say enough about Barb. Keeping me straight here. It's always a challenge. She's got enough on her plate without holding my hand too. So, but the whole process has just been outstanding, and I've truly enjoyed every minute of it. Challenges and all, and collectively we've always been able to get together with department head meetings and make good decisions for the city. So I see that moving forward. So once again, I appreciate everything you guys have done. With that, I'd entertain a motion for adjournment.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we adjourn. Any yeas or nays? All in favor? Yay.